and welcome back to my channel. We've reached another writing video, and this one is for my writing process when it comes to TV shows and movies. As some of you might remember, last month when I did the one for my writing process for books, I said I was going to give you one for TV shows and movies, and we've reached it. This one is actually a little bit longer than my last one, but it's okay. When it comes to writing TV shows and movies, for me, it is a lot different than my process of writing books. With books, I can sit and I can read exactly what I need for certain chapters, or I can just, if I want, crack off the whole book again and work from there. With shows and movies, it's harder. And I've got two examples for what makes it harder. First example, most TV shows are a work in progress. Unless a TV show is wrapped, you're at the will of the writers, and that can be very frustrating. It's not a fun place to be. Stargate Universe almost pushed me to my breaking point with their series finale. I still have a twitch when I hear the word stasis pods. I can't count the number of times I've planned something out and plotted a storyline for a character, only for the show to take it into a completely different place that I wasn't even thinking it could go, and it's like, awesome, thanks. It usually leads to, of course, rewriting or scrapping work completely. It's frustrating and so very annoying, but there's nothing they can do unless you want to hold off until the show is over, and that could take years. If you have the patience for that, more power to you. Movies can be the same way. Take the Marvel Cinematic Universe, for instance. Yes, each movie is its own story, but... Hi, Orion. But it all ties into a bigger storyline that comes at the end of each phase. You can try and guess what's going to happen, who will be doing what, but until each film comes out, you don't really know for sure. No matter how many spoilers you get, no matter how many teaser trailers you get, you can never know until the next movie comes out. For Anissa, my MCU character, I try and write bits and pieces outside of the new movies, maybe little side stories, but I always have to remind myself that I may have to change it at a moment's notice as soon as the new movie comes out. Because of this, the writing process can feel stifled, and in a way it is, but that's the price when you write fan fiction. Example 2, with books and with TV shows and movies, you're bound to use direct quotes from the works. It's just how it is with fan fiction. You can rewrite things if you want, but I think most of us who write fan fiction just go with what we're given dialogue-wise. For books, no problem. Crack open the book right next to you, word for word if you want. Just, it's right there. All you need to do is read it. Always remember to put a disclaimer, though. They are your best friend, so you don't get, in trouble. TV shows and movies, unless you're watching it on an internet platform where you can pause and it has subtitles, you're at the mercy of your memory. And I don't know about you guys, but unless it's facts about something, about anything I've read or seen 1.5 million times, my memory sucks. You ask me about TV shows, books, movies, I can rattle off anything you want to know. But when it comes to the immediate, don't bother, it's pointless. If you're not watching on an internet platform where you can pause and you've got subtitles right there for you, that leads you to having to wait until it is on an internet platform where it will give you subtitles like Netflix or Hulu or the channel station's website. Or, and I'm not actually saying this, so pretend, you find a less than reputable website to watch it on and hope they have subtitles. Those ones aren't easy to find, trust me. Not that I know. Moving on. To keep up with dialogue, you have to stop and start over and over again to make sure you're getting everything down and right. And that takes a lot more time than reading a few lines in the book and repeating them. Again, disclaimer, no one wants to get sued here. With these things making writing for TV shows and movies so much harder, one would ask, well, why not stick with books? 2 reasons. 1, I have the attention span of a gnat with ADD in a room full of shiny things. And 2, I hate limiting myself to just one type of resource for my writing. With books, they can give you their words on different ways to describe things, and different ways of writing them out, but TV shows and movies can show you how those things are portrayed once they've been written on paper. Say you want to describe someone moving across a room carefully, but you don't want to write it in such a matter-of-fact fashion. Well, you can go look up synonyms for it and try and word it differently on your own, which works. But you can also watch examples of what it looks like and form your own words from there, which I find a lot easier. I know it sounds confusing, but it really does work. Watching facial expressions and body movements and body language helps when it comes to finding the right words to describe them. I hope these, examples and points have helped you guys out a little bit. Down the line, I may post more about my writing process and really go into the fine details of just what I go through during each writing process. For now, like I said, I really hope this helps Like I said, for now, I really hope this helps some of you. I hope it gives you a better insight into different ways of writing. Not everybody writes the same. Not everybody's going to think what I say is right. And that's entirely your prerogative. Do what works for you. I have to go unwind my cat. Do what works for you. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. This is just what I do, and I wanted to share it and show it all to you. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload. Comment down below what your writing process is for different platforms. I would actually be really interested. Maybe you have something different than me. Please stop sniffing that. Maybe you have something different than me. Maybe yours is the same and you didn't know that somebody else was out there like you. Anything you want. All of my social media handles are down in the description below, along with my blog if you want to read the post that goes with this video. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!